Guys, you're very welcome to our 12th episode of the Student Life podcast. Adam Crowther here, the Student Services Manager, and I'm joined by a stellar cast here today. I'm joined by the lovely Iona Quinn, who is their Students' Union President, and we're also a special guest, Kesya Rodrigues, who is our VP for Communications. But we've also flown in from the 5th floor a very special alumni, no more than Ruairi Devlin in the house with us today. Say hello, Rory.
Well, more commonly known as RDev98, but we'll get away from that a little bit.
And RDev98, so that's your hashtag Instagram handle. Yeah?
Hashtag
True. That's what I'm more commonly known by around the college, but hopefully now that I'm staff, it's faded away a little bit.
Well, great to have you here, and I suppose more importantly, we need to have you here because we were chatting before today's episode, and obviously today's topic is all about Freshers Week, and we're joined by two of the two big leaders in the SU who've never even celebrated a Freshers Week. Can you believe that, Rory?
Well, unfortunately not, but at the same time, yeah.
It's hard to believe, and it's sad to believe as well. So that's why we have you in here as I suppose our expert consultant to give us insights and into what the reality was like before COVID and freshers, because our students probably want to know how they can survive, how they can thrive, and how they can, I suppose, succeed during Freshers Week.
I suppose just a quick disclaimer, and spoiler alert, but if you can remember Freshers Week, you're kind of doing something wrong, so I'll try and remember if I can.
Oh my god.
That's a first tip. Or maybe that's a great way to cover yourself if anything does go wrong. But we're going to talk today about Freshers Week, and I suppose I haven't been on the podcast in a while, and we probably haven't caught up with the way everyone's been, or how life has been, how it's been before Christmas. But we will catch up about what's been going on, and we'll talk a little bit about Freshers Week also. So I suppose firstly, how are you guys? How's everybody? Iona?
Good, alive.
How's college?
Fun. It's getting busy. Yeah, with the thesis and being in final year and the assignments. But
so
it's good.
There's no gap between semester 1 and semester 2 for you. It's just all the way through.
If you do it well, yeah.
Okay.
If you want to take a gap, you can take a gap. But
okay. So the pressure's been on. And Kez, how are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, how's class?
Alive. It's fine. It could be better, but
yeah. It's kind of semester 2. You just start. Like there's no kind of first week in semester 1. You kind of ramp up, go through the gears, but semester 2, it's unforgiving in that way. It's just you hit the ground running, and the January blues kind of hit you hard.
Yeah,
definitely.
they do.
And assignments on top of assignments.
Yes, on top of assignments.
It's very refreshing, Rory, to see the SU leaders. You were, once SU. It's great to see them on top of their game. Like you see, work done, or at least they look.
Well, we're bluffing. Who knows? We might.
Well, it's great to see they haven't taken on from our team, and they've gone the right direction.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're learning. Hopefully, it's always improving on with each iteration of the team.
Yeah. Look, as long as you're doing the right job and showing the right influence, then the rest.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair.
So on this week, am I right, Kez? I seen a video of you playing basketball with the ladies' basketball team this year. You're probably one of the shortest girls ever to play basketball.
Facts.
I don't think you're going to be seeing a slam dunk anytime soon. Sorry? Min. Oh my God. Min Puteri, was that her name?
Yeah,
Min.
Yeah.
Min was actually shorter than you.
Wow.
And she played basketball. And I think she kicked the girl on the opposition team.
She's smaller than you, but she's more aggressive. There's a lot more adrenaline in there.
Rocket.
Wow.
Like she would, yeah.
I know, it was so much fun. I loved it. I'll definitely go back, but I'm 5'3", so I know that I better get my degree because I don't have a future playing basketball.
But am I right? You're Brazilian as well, so come on, you must have the futsal Joga Benito style going on. What was happening?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Were you kicking the football?
Oh, yeah.
Or basketball more than the football?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
A few fouls given away, so.
I'm a football girl.
I
but
know
there isn't a football team. If there was one, I would join.
Yeah. But what about I think you spent more time getting content there. You must have tried to make that basketball shot about 20 times. 30 times.
No, I didn't.
Definitely.
Once, I just put my phone down and start recording.
Oh,
For an hour.
I have to crop the video. Probably cropped.
I believe it.
Yeah, but
Nah.
You're being too nice, Rory. You're not being too nice. One thing I want to talk about coming into college today. Oh my God! Like, it was a disaster with the transport. But I was actually curious, and I'm curious to see how students are getting in as well. But how do you guys get to campus every day? I use bus, walk, cycle, swim, run, car, drive.
Jet ski.
Jet ski. That is my dream. One day I will jet ski to college up the Liffey.
Oh my God.
There's no pain. You can't get clamped on a jet ski, So.
Sure.
But the traffic is very bad today. But how did you guys get into campus?
No, I'm lucky. My dad dropped me off.
You have a taxi. You have a chauffeur.
I have a chauffeur. Yes.
Oh my God.
No, but otherwise I take the bus, but not today.
Yeah, chauffeurs on standby.
Yeah.
That's a great. Well, you are the president, so like.
I wouldn't expect any less. So.
Kez.
yeah, I got a bus, but I didn't see any traffic. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was because I left the
Because you were
house.
hungover and you were asleep on the bus. Like when you
Facts.
woke up, you were.
No, I left like around 9, so I think the bad traffic was already.
Was gone.
Yeah.
Rory?
Well, I normally get the bus. Didn't notice any traffic at all.
No?
I was on up with the bus at 8 o'clock.
It must have been an accident my way.
Then if I'm feeling really motivated, I might walk in, but that's rare.
Trying to explain why he was late this morning. No, there was really bad traffic.
But what do you guys think of the transport system in Ireland anyway? Like what?
Shocking.
Shocking.
Terrible. Don't get me started.
Well, I love it. It's much better than Brazil. But then when I was in England, there was much better than here.
There is one main transport system and it's a monopoly. I'm not getting into it.
Okay. Well, there's a new the Transport for Ireland. This whole progress. The new Bus Connect has that seen improvements? Because you're Drumcondra area, so you're like.
Well, build like a subway and then they'll be competitor. But right now, Dublin can charge what they want.
Yeah. Okay. Well, apparently in Germany, who has the best model? Do you think? Have you anyone?
I think. Well, I mean, you
Brazil?
can't really see past the
No,
Germans.
Brazil.
You can't really.
It's shocking.
Apparently, I heard Russia has the best subway in the world.
Russia. What's it called?
I don't know. The subway, but in Russian, I presume.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They should come in with a cap for like a full day. I know they have it on the Leap card, which is pretty good, €10, and you can get around. But you can get around on I think the Lewis, the bus.
€5 a day, I think.
But that's for students, huh?
For students.
Oh, maybe
€5 a day.
Yeah, it's capped at
That's
€5.
pretty good.
€20 a week.
That's brilliant. I think they're looking to lower the.
But you have to be a
cost
student.
Well, get your Leap card if you don't have one at the moment, guys. But it's it is important that you.
Make sure to go to Dublin bus and not the second floor.
I don't know why you'd get on the bus anyway. But I'm thinking about bus. I've no heard, Kez. I do remember you singing karaoke down the back of a bus at a recent mystery tour. Oh no, sorry, it was on the trip to.
I know I'm always singing
every time we're on the bus, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it was the mystery bus tour.
No, it was the skating rink.
What?
Disco night.
Oh yeah, as well.
As well,
Karaoke
yeah.
on the back of the bus. Okay. So we need to adopt the Russian model, or is that the way?
I mean, I've never seen it, but from what I've heard, yeah.
Okay.
Just get a train, man. Just get an underground train. That's all I'm asking for.
Well, Dublin's back open, most importantly. Really good. Did anyone do anything nice over the weekends?
I
smiling
did.
here nervously.
I did, but I can't remember a lot.
Good.
Can't remember a
No,
lot.
yeah, actually, we got tickets to go to a place. Dices. When we got there, the queue was massive, and then when we were close to getting, they said, "Oh, we are full, so bye. You can come in."
Wait,
You got in?
I need
No,
I
didn't
need to
get
pick
in.
up.
You
Didn't
got
I?
a few some dices.
Yeah.
It was too busy.
I want
They
to pick
said
up something. You got a ticket, and it was still
€15.
and it was still full.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the deal for Dices. You
And-
get a
yeah.
ticket, but you're not guaranteed to get in.
What? Did you get a refund?
Yeah, well, Laura paid for it, so I hope she did.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah, then we
terrible.
went to D2, and it was. I don't
Because,
remember
like,
much.
Government make the announcement. Nike was back open literally the next day.
Next day, I wasn't
It's
expecting.
like
It
a
was
lot
crazy.
of pressure.
I wasn't
Did it live
expecting
up to the excitement?
No. I just saw the stories, and it was like 12:30. We were in
Yeah.
front of DBS, and I couldn't even remember that.
I think
Next
there was
day
too
was
much
like-
chaos, no?
Yeah, because like I think that now people are used to start drinking early because everything was closed at 8 and at 12, so like everyone was drinking, like starting drinking at 4, 6,
Yeah.
and then when we got to like 11, we were like locked.
See, this is the thing, because you're kind of used to, even the last few weeks, 8 o'clock, so you were going out at 4, filling your boots and then getting out, and then even before that it was like 11, midnight.
Yeah.
So to be given the grace to stay out till 3, like, it's just...
People are not used to it
You're
anymore.
not conditioned for it, like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you've not built up that alcohol tolerance, even just to listen to noise for that amount of hours.
Yeah.
Going from 0 to 100, like, no.
Yeah.
It's like going out and doing a marathon, like trying to sprint a marathon. Like you get me, with no training.
It's just a very bad idea.
You'll make it around the corner and then you'll be on your knees. But so it was good crack.
No.
No.
It was okay. The part that I can remember was nah. But
And
this
is that-
weekend,
that's because you suffer from an amnesia. Is that right?
yeah, well maybe.
Not alcohol.
Nah, it was. I think we were like
Not
too
alcohol.
disappointed because we were like, okay, let's come back and try again. And then we did, and they said, oh, you have to pay in cash €25 if you want to get in. Yeah, and we had the tickets. No, only if we paid in cash at the door.
€25 they were charging. I don't know if any of our listeners went to
Boycott
Dicey's.
Dicey's.
Wow.
Do comment us or message us on DBS Student Experience and let us know if you got in. €25.
25, yeah.
I would not pay that.
No, me neither.
After paying 15, that's €40 to get into Dicey's.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't
No.
pay anything.
Yeah,
to
but
get
Iona,
Dicey's.
was yours any better?
No, I was at home doing an assignment, and Kez and I went to the Hoth walk before. Ugh. And she tried to persuade me to go out all day, and my self-control was on point, and I stayed home and I did my assignment, and then
But we done like 10 kilometers on
Yeah.
Saturday. It must have been exhausting. Must have fallen asleep doing your assignment.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
then, and I was sad, and then I woke up to Kez saying she didn't have a good night, and I was like, "Ooh, winning!"
Yes.
It's like having an angel and a devil on one shoulder.
Yeah.
One person stays
It
in,
is.
the other one goes out.
Yeah. Well, that's good. But good on you. Any students who didn't go out?
I'm going out tomorrow. Whoopoo!
That's what we're trying to say. It's stay at home, get your assignments done. You know, don't give in to the FOMO like what Kez done. And, and you know, you will. I suppose see the fruits of your labour then after by getting your assignment done or whatever it is. But no, that's great. And I suppose maybe Kez, was there a moment of? I know you had a bit of a disaster of a weekend, probably like some others. But was there a moment where you're like,
Yes.
it's back, like, you know, there's the good times there. I had a pint on Saturday and it was just like people able to walk around mask free, and I was sitting there and I was like, you know, this is great. That was the moment for me where you're like, you know, I'm so anxious about, you know, walking into people and going to the bar, and you could just, that was it. I was like, this is great, you know, I don't have to leave. It was 8:30, 9 came and I didn't have to leave. I was like, this is amazing. But was there a moment?
I think like leaving the house at 9:30, and then like the taxi, everyone drinking in the taxi. Oh,
And you can
connect your
text.
Bluetooth, play the music you want. Everyone going on the way singing.
Yeah, that's good. I
Yeah.
love that. Like, I love them. I love the ride in on a taxi. And
Yeah.
If you've a good taxi man, good vibes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I always
that's
felt
great.
like the moment before the night starts is always the best.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you can big it up as much as you want, and then normally it just goes mad.
And anything can happen.
And ends up
Yeah.
badly.
It's like the whistle just before the whistle goes in a match. It's like, you know, there could be any outcome here, like, you know, and you don't know.
There's
what's
so
gonna
much
happen.
energy. Everyone is just giddy.
Yeah, and there was a lot of tension before us. Like Saturday morning, you could feel like there was excitement.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
before everyone's like, oh my god, this is going to be epic. It's going to be the best night of our lives. And then next morning, oh my god, it was a disaster.
That's the magic that it is. And
Yeah.
Well, but you're the moment just before it starts, Ruairí.
Yeah. Well, my Saturday night was actually probably much better than both yours. I
Wow.
planned to go to the pub at 9, so I was like, right, I'll go for a nap at 7:30. I didn't wake up until 8 a.m. the next day. I slept for 12 hours. It was unbelievable.
What time did you went for a nap at? What time?
7:30.
And you woke up at 8 o'clock the next morning.
Jesus.
It was brilliant.
And how many missed calls did you have and text messages?
I was just one of my mates. He sent me a message, and I didn't reply. He rang my dad, and I was like, no, he's asleep. I was like, right, that's that. It was great. It was brilliant. I woke up so refreshed.
I'd say so. Okay, well that's good. Well, that's a good story. And Iona, you got your assignment done, which is most important. And I suppose, how are students going to cope? How are all our listeners in here today now? How are they going to manage with the return of all the chaos? You know, there's something to do every day. friends in 4 or 5 different locations, assignments to do, sports match to go, watch the football, stay out late, get up early. You have to do it all now. Like, lockdown was easy in that sense, as a student.
Right.
How are they going to manage?
Well, it's literally a story of what's happening tomorrow for us. You gotta be planned. You gotta know what you want to do hour by hour. And no, I don't know. I think don't start too early though. I feel as though we all now have been used to starting
Drinking early, you mean?
Yeah,
So
even
go out
partying.
late.
Yeah. And you can't last the whole night if you're starting.
Yeah, no.
Or you have amnesia like this girl.
No, Wednesday there was an event in college.
Okay.
We were drinking wine.
Yeah.
Then
First
we went
mistake.
to get margaritas.
Second freaking
Then
mistake.
we went back to college, had more wine. Then we went to a pub,
Third
we had a
mistake.
beer.
Should I
Fourth
continue?
mistake.
We had a cocktail.
5 mistakes.
Then we
Well,
went to
there were more
Brickworks.
than 5 mistakes.
You went to the student accommodation in Brickworks. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I
8
got home
mistakes.
at 3 in the morning.
Oh,
It was a
my
good night.
God.
It was a good night.
And then I had to
Did
be
you
at
eat
work
any
and
food, by the way?
Yes,
No.
we had 3
did.
sushis each.
3 little.
Yep.
Girls are so funny with food, like, I don't know how you
Oh.
don't, like, eat, like, 6 wouldn't even do me.
Well,
This guy here I've seen him eat 6 dinners. Never mind.
Just after a night out.
the what, sushi?
Yeah.
No, it was before. Well,
Yeah.
during.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was margarita
If
time.
I'm drinking on it, get me a bag of chips, not sushi.
But we were there. Yeah.
Oh no, actually,
it
we had
was.
Charlie's. We had Charlie's after.
I
There
did
you
not
go.
have
There you go.
I
That's
did
okay,
not have
that's
Charlie's.
okay.
I do not touch.
You didn't have Charlie's?
No, I did not.
Oh, I thought we
I
sharing my
left.
food
When,
with
no,
someone.
I left when you started eating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, who was eating my food then? I thought I was
Laura?
sharing with you. Oh.
Sorry,
You were
I
just
leave
eating
it.
some random or fucking chicken satay or whatever, chicken curry. Poor Laura there.
No, I was gone.
So what's the plans for this weekend? I know.
Would you like to say our schedule?
So, tomorrow we have a Glendalough hike, which
Oh, yeah.
she is not going to because she's a loser. And then we
Where aren't you
arrive.
going, Kez?
No, why aren't you coming, Kez?
Because I'm doing my assignment.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anywho, we arrive back here at 5:30. At 6 we're gonna eat. At 7 we have a basketball match. At 8 we're gonna move back into central town. We are then gonna go nightclubbing. Then we're gonna stop the nightclubbing. We're gonna go over to Dundrum, and we're gonna go to a house
You
party.
listen to this.
And then we're gonna try not to die on a Sunday, but I cannot guarantee
As
anything.
good as that sounds, it sounds terrible because it's all planned.
Thank
yeah, but we
you.
have to.
Thank you.
But we have to because it's all individual
Who the hell
things.
plans like that?
But we have to.
Schedule
It's
is really
all
tight. We'd have
it's-
to.
Everything's happening.
These kids are super organised.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. But
Fair play.
DBS Aina are playing Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very exciting. So get down and watch. We'll try to stream some of the game if we can.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That'd be
Should
cool.
be good. And Glendalough, obviously, it's going to be absolutely class. But that should be good. That
But I
should be
might
good.
die.
Yeah.
Mm.
But this is what it's like after.
You're young.
After,
Come on.
Yeah, I
DBS
don't want to
after
die
dark.
young.
Yes, after dark. This is what happens after dark, guys. Right, I have another note here. So, just on COVID, I thought it'd be very interesting to do. I was coming in this morning, I was listening on the radio that the News Talk done a survey, and with their listeners, and only 55% of the people they surveyed have said that they've changed something as a consequence of COVID. Okay, so they would change things like cashless lifestyle, no more shaking hands, and what was the other one? There was something else. Staying out late, or even mask wearing, like, because you probably don't need to. But beyond COVID, do you think people will change anything major after COVID? Like, I haven't shaken hands with anyone, I don't think, since
Yeah.
rules have changed kind of last week. But
I feel like people will be a lot
are
more.
you shaking hands?
Not intentionally. It could just kind of happen sometimes.
I think I've stopped shaking hands. I don't do that anymore. But
And-
only 50% of people said they'll change.
I know. I was thinking about this. In France, we do the double kiss or 4 kisses or
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
And
4.
oh yeah, in the
Left,
south
right,
south
left,
of France, yeah, it's
4.
yeah. And you have
Why?
to start. I don't know. And you have to start in a particular cheek. And I remember being a kid and be like, ah. You have
So-
the moment of
Which side is it?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Left side.
I think you have to go like
Yeah,
that.
that way.
Yeah, and then that way.
Left, right, left, right.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And is that gone from France?
But
now?
at the moment it's gone. But I think the people who are really proper will probably stick with it, and those who
What
I don't
guys
know.
do the guys did it? Or is it just guys together?
yeah, well, It depends. It depends on if you're close or not. If you're close, you can do it, yeah. But
Rory,
I
there you
don't.
go. Isn't she
I'm moving to France.
But no,
I remember I did an exchange there. What? Pretty much.
the guys do it to
I
girls
didn't
though.
exchange there for he was on holidays for 2 days and he's like,
No,
I'm so cultured
I
now.
was-
Sorry,
I
we're going
was
to
in
London,
Lyon
girls.
and I was there. I didn't know what was going on. Like
In Lyon, they do 4. Lyon,
Yeah,
my
oh.
family in Lyon
you know, I
do
met
4.
people. I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you," and then they go in for a kiss. I'm like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah.
Guys as well.
Yeah. And guys to
Eyes
girls.
open. No, eyes open.
No, guys, not
I'm
eyes.
sorry. Eyes.
Eyes open.
The what?
Eyes. I was like, I presume the eyes are open. I never really paid attention to that.
Right there, full eyes open, just leaning in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. I don't think it was guys. I don't
Guys,
know,
if you're from like the same family, you'll do it. If you're like close friends, you'll do it. But otherwise, they shake hands.
So,
Yeah.
getting together at Christmas if you're a large family,
Man,
you must be kissing for about an hour.
I hate it. I'm so happy that it's not continuing because it's fine for like people you know and like, but girls have to do it to people they don't know as well. And I'm like,
Could you
I
imagine coming
cannot.
to college
Some
and
people,
kissing everyone that you see here?
yeah. Oh,
Like,
but that's what we do. When I was in high school, you arrive up, and to the next person, and if you have 10 friends, you're going around in circles. I was the only one that was like, right, hi, as a group, I'm not touching your cheeks.
Well, where does it draw the line? Like, where do you not do it?
But when you
Like
just
to your teacher?
oh no, yeah, obviously you wouldn't do it to your teacher.
The teacher, I don't know.
What was it? It's like an informal relationship, is it?
No, well,
It's close circles.
yeah, but also like if it's close circles.
Well, at least that's gone anyway, so that's,
Yeah,
Well,
I'm happy about that.
what about Brazil?
It's one case. Well, where I come from, it's one case. And then like Rio, 2 cases.
Further south you go, it's more.
Yeah.
In Ireland, it's a hell
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but here, like, it's weird. When I got here, there's loads of Brazilian students here, so, like, we would greet each other, like, with a kiss on the cheek. And one day a guy came to me, like, is that guy your boyfriend? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, you're kissing him. Just like, oh. But he's not my boyfriend. That's what we do in Brazil. Like, we kiss and we hug when we say hello, so it's normal
Well,
for us.
so that's gone.
In Ireland, you say how you.
No, you do hugs as well. You do like these side hugs.
Them
things.
awkward ones.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
That you don't,
That's-
you don't really know.
We haven't really established what they're for, like, or how to do it, but like, you know, we don't. Yeah, it's very, very strange. But I'm completely cashless now. What about cash? I don't
Cash?
think anyone does cash anymore.
I mean, I do have cash,
I always have a
but
bit
it's
of
just
cash.
it's kind of I don't use it, but I use it for like small things. But if it's lying around, but I'm never like, oh, I'll go to the bank to take out money.
No.
I hate going to Dunn's, the local shop here, and getting. You only give you coins as change. You're like, oh, you just know. It's gone. I took something in my pocket the other day, my phone in my pocket, and it had loads of coins, and it just went everywhere. And I was like, it's actually so annoying when the coins go. It's, yeah. But do you think so? People are just going to go back to normal, or will they? Will the changes remain? Do you think, like the kissing, the cashless, or?
I think people would be a lot more cleanly, with cleanliness or whatever. I think they'll probably sanitize or wash their hands a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit more aware of how viruses spread and everything else. Maybe more conscientious.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was interesting, but only half,
Right.
which means nearly half the people will go back to go back to the way they were, like
Right.
go back to kissing or not wearing masks or whatever it might be. But I thought that was interesting. But that's not what it's all about. Today's it's not about COVID. It's about Freshers Week. It's about refreshing the college with the new fresh people, fresh meat, fresh students, fresh people, fresh everything into DPS. Delighted. So, Rory,
Right.
you're the only one with guidance here for these young Padawans. So you need to educate them. But my first thing is, I suppose, because these don't know, Rory, what is Freshers Week? Like, educate these young ladies. What is Freshers Week?
Well, Freshers Week is essentially, I suppose, the week where so much events are going on that you would expect new students, like new incoming students that either arrived, if they're Jan intake or if they're September intake, to get them, I suppose, cultured in Dublin and in DBS in particular. You know, I know it's like people coming over from abroad especially, you know, they're a bit stressed, you know, new culture, new house, wherever it might be.
New environment,
yeah,
new kind of
completely,
everything.
everything's completely different. And it's just, let your hair down, go for a few drinks, whatever it is, a few pints, and just have fun. And that's when kind of let your hair down and meet new people, meet new friends, which hopefully settles in a bit more. But as I said, it's a bit mad, but if it's mad, you're doing something right.
Yeah. That's right. So he's taking note, ladies. I don't see the notepads. Where's your notepads?
Well, this is a
These are
podcast.
killer notes you're getting from the main man. He's lived 3
Someone's so
years
organised.
of Freshers
Where's
Week.
your notepad?
This is a podcast. They don't know whether I'm ranting or not.
And I suppose, what do you think makes a great Freshers Week? Like, what should students be looking?
Drinking
Do-
liquid with an alcohol percentage on it.
Right.
That tends to be a good start.
Yeah, that's always a good start.
I mean, at this point, if you're in the January intake, you probably won't have any college work really to do. But if you're, suppose, September and it's Refreshers Week, if you do have assignments, if you do have stuff, get it done early so you can go a little bit more wild, I would suggest. I suppose that's the staff member coming out with me. I don't have to chase anybody.
Go to class.
But regardless, like, I'm sure everyone's been in an experience where they've had work, like, to do, like, a lot of work to do on a Friday, finished an assignment on Friday, and then they went out and just felt so much better. Felt like a lot of weight off your shoulders. So if that can make Freshers Week like a lot better, rather than being stressed about an assignment you haven't done. What else? I mean, when you have time to sleep because you're going to need it. And food, plenty of food, energy.
Yeah. Keep yourself, do the basics right. Eating, sleeping, and stress free. But I think the drink is gonna.
I know the first pint on the second day is probably an ungodly sight, but get into it and you'll be on your way.
Start early, start often. That's the way. Yeah. What do you think, ladies? Is that a good message?
I think so.
What would you add to that? What else makes a great Freshers Week for you? Or what do you think? You might have read about this Freshers Week thing in books.
In books.
Or you might have seen
in
it
the
online.
movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All them things.
No, I think for it to be a good Freshers Week as well is, even if you came here alone and you don't know anybody, you have to put yourself in that environment and force yourself to go have a drink and talk to people, because that's at the end of that week you're gonna have you're gonna know people, you're gonna have friends or connections. I think that's
And what about people who are maybe a bit afraid of, because we've got lots of events and we talk to people, sometimes they're a bit nervous, about coming to events alone, and they actually think, I have to go by myself, my friends don't want to go. Like, what advice would you give to someone maybe afraid to take the jump? What is
Come anyway.
yeah,
Go anyway.
like
Yeah, you
there's
have to.
tons of people that are in the same position. Everyone, most people really don't know anyone or don't have any real like close friends, so this is your time to shine and find new people.
I mean,
Yeah, like all the friends that I have here I met during events, so.
I agree. I think it's a little bit harder than what you're bringing it
Yeah.
across as. Like, I remember my freshers, which is September 2017.
Yeah, would be, yeah.
I remember Alexis, who was an ex-ENS officer. She essentially, put my name down for me. And I think there was in Cafe on Seine, I want to say.
God.
And at that point, I think, obviously the only person I actually knew was Alexis, so I kind of just
No way.
well, just from her signing me up.
She was the ENS officer then, was she?
Yeah, she was the ENS officer.
Yeah.
So I think I maybe met Emma that night as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, like one event you might know one person, then you might meet one person, then you might meet another person at the next, and so on. It's just a continuation. Like, the more events you go to, the more friends you'll make, the more fun you'll have, and the better time you'll have in Dublin.
And I think that's a really important thing, Rory. Like, that the students' union are always there to they're always so keen to meet new people and definitely support people who are brave enough to take the jump and come along anyway and get out of their comfort zones, even if they don't have many friends there, because that's what college is really all about. It's meeting people on your level, and that's why going to those events are, if you are interested in them, are really, really important. And the societies are still active as well. There's still lots of things for you to to engage with if you want as well. And I think a lot of their accommodation too, there's little sub ecosystems emerging within there, whether it's good or bad. Just as I was leaving tonight, there's a big party in Brickworks, which we have lots of students meant to come to Glendalough tomorrow at.
Yay!
At 9:30 in the morning.
9:30.
Oh,
That's
I
gonna be
already
fun.
see about 20% of them not turning up.
hungover.
What?
I'll hungover.
Yeah, at least. But
Like, walk it off.
Well,
let's see with that. I don't
it's
know.
a 3 hour. No, it's not. It's an hour's bus drive.
Anyway, yeah, let's see. But don't be afraid. Like I think, like my message is really to get out of your comfort zone for this week, and try and make some friends. Like you guys are saying, it's and like try two things. That's all I say. If it's even just meeting a new person, saying hello to them, or going to an event, or contact support services if you have an idea to bring it to life. We're always keen, and it's great. The city's back open again. There's a lot to look forward to, but I think Freshers Week really is about having the best time, whatever that is to you. And I think people sometimes don't maybe look at it that way. They just look at what's on instead of saying, like, there's endless opportunities really. So come to the team, and we can definitely make it happen. But I suppose I do have a question, and I think it's really important for all of our listeners to educate around this who maybe haven't been aware of it. Survival as a student. How do you survive Freshers Week, Rory? What is it? Is it a pint of water before you go out? Is it a big curry before to line the stomach?
Right.
Is it like
avocado? I was gonna say
avocado? What?
Yes.
What's an avocado gonna do?
It's gonna save her.
Sorry, hold on a second there. So,
Right, this is a myth.
I want the
it's not.
students to have 5 tips from the student experience team and current and former SU here today. 5 takeaways that they can get. And tip 1 is an avocado.
Yes,
Yeah.
eat an avocado before drinking.
Facts.
Before drinking.
Yep.
Are
Or
you- can
like
you
at the
attest to
Or
that?
start.
during, yeah.
Yes, it was an experiment. It was a fail on me, and it was not a
And
fail
I
on
was-
her. And the difference
Can
was
you
an
release the
avocado.
results of what it does?
No,
Yeah.
you'll just have to just.
You don't have a hungover next day,
Yeah.
or not as bad as someone that didn't eat an avocado.
So you ate the avocado, Kesya, and Iona,
Hey.
you didn't. So you
Yeah.
were the control group,
Exactly.
and
That was my mistake.
I'm going to try this.
you passed.
Yeah.
Pass, yeah.
So you woke
She was
up.
fine.
Did you
I
drink
woke
the
up
same
fine.
amount?
Yes.
Yes.
Was this an actual controlled experiment?
No, but we had a discussion afterwards, and that was the only thing that changed between both of our nights. So the avocado is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Get your avocado. Obviously a ripe one. That's kind of
Yeah. Well.
And is it just an avocado, or like an avocado in a salad? Or
Oh no, yeah, you still have to eat, but the avocado is key. You must have an avocado before you start drinking. Okay,
Rory,
this is
can
it.
you?
I can't confirm or deny the avocado, but if I was to go out drinking heavily, I'd have like a bowl of pasta or something like that. Just for
No, Iona had pasta.
Yeah, that was
And-
not a good idea.
No, line the stomach.
You see, pasta will be like high GI carbohydrates, and
Yeah.
then like you got your avocado there would be like fat, so
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it'd be slow release, but more
Yeah.
calories in an avocado than a carbonara or whatever. the
Right,
hell, like,
pasta is a
If
myth.
you're going to drink and I want to line the stomach, no better way to line the stomach than pasta.
Although
in
if
my
you do
opinion.
eat a full
Why
pizza
not?
on your own, you're not getting drunk.
Put a bit of pasta and avocado
you eat-
together.
If I eat a full pizza and I drink the whole night, it takes me forever to get
So
drunk.
tomorrow we're having
So yeah,
pizza.
But then no.
I don't know. So avocados survive. Right, that's one. Rory,
Yeah,
you
so
mentioned.
line the stomach is essentially avocado, pasta,
Line the
whatever.
Okay,
We'll put them together. Secondly, before you go out of the house,
right.
okay, either have a bottle of water or a glass of water beside your bed, because once you get home, you are
Sure.
not going anywhere near the kitchen, and
Yeah.
once you go to bed, you are not getting up.
I get that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So when you wake up and you inevitably have a mad headache or a dry mouth or whatever, you're going to want water there beside you.
Well, actually, I can't drink water when I'm hungover. Like,
Me neither.
like it's the taste of it. Like it's not
Wait.
palatable at all. Like
You need
Actually-
sugar, do you?
no, it needs to be a flavor. Like a
Fizzy drink.
Or
like 7
coconut
Up.
or
water.
like even like
What is it
you
called?
know, like
Lucozade?
Ribena or Cure,
Oh, yeah.
one of those flavored like drinks or squash. Like
Yeah, I can understand that, but at the same time, just put water beside your bed.
Mhm.
coconut milk. I throw up now. I had coconut
No,
milk.
not coconut milk, coconut water. It has what is it called? Amino acids, I think, or something. It's good for a hangover.
Yeah, but like it'll make you sick. It'll make you
No,
sick
it doesn't.
there even in the best of days.
What do you mean?
Posh French people, man. That's too busy kissing each other. No.
That is what saved me at Bandorna. I was just drinking coconut water. I had two liters of coconut water by my bed, and every time I would go in my room, I'd be like,
Oh
You know what
my
saved me,
God.
Mundara? Keep drinking.
Nothing
I would
saved
wake
you.
up and start drinking.
no, I couldn't.
That's how I
You didn't
survived.
eat. I don't know how people
and
do it. I have
I don't
friends
know.
that won't eat I go in
Did
a
we
weekend with
even,
them.
like, I had,
They would
like,
just
I don't know,
drink.
I did.
How can you not eat?
I guess to a certain point where you're so drunk they don't really
Are you-
need to.
But
Or you feel
they're
really...
not like intoxicated, but they would just drink the whole time. Like, you know, I would have to lie on my stomach. I'd have
Right.
to eat. I'd have to
Right.
reset. I'd have to. Because you're one of those who can just eat.
I don't know, I
and
probably
cheat.
had something to eat, but it was like I would wake up.
3 pieces of sushi. Oh my god! But I do think that's very good. Is the drinking water. You know, a drink beside your bed really important. Or take when you go home, even if you are really drunk, take a full pint
Yeah.
of water in the stomach straight away, no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
And there you go. That will help with the hangover and getting
Mm.
hydrated or whatever. But the worst thing about doing that is, you know, when you have to get up in the middle of the night and,
Ooh,
you're
oh.
not 100% and you're
still drunk.
In my head, it hurts just to think about
and
it.
you're like, things are a bit spinny. Like that is my nightmare. Like,
Right.
you know, and even like it's like you're at sea
Right.
and
Yeah.
like your equilibrium is off. No, not good. Not
Mm.
good. Not good. Deep sleep where you don't have to wake up. Do a 12-hour sleep job, but you done already. That's the way. That's the way to it. With an avocado.
can't.
My tips.
After drinking, can't have a 12-hour.
Mm.
I wake up at like 6.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey-o.
you have the worst sleep when you've been
Oh, yeah.
drinking, 'cause
Yeah.
you don't go into your REM sleep. It's
You
like
don't go to REM
it's
cycle
just
now.
shallow sleep. So like you're up and down every
Mm.
40 minutes, and yeah, it's not good. So pint of water,
Food.
an avocado,
Yeah.
plenty of the avocado was food, yeah.
Third one's probably quite kind of common tip, but if you are going out drinking and you do have the option to like buy, I suppose, alcohol in terms of like spirits or like beer before you go out, if you're drinking with friends, do it because you'll save an awful lot of money, and you're going to need it for a 5-day bender.
Okay, yeah. So is that crouching tiger, hidden nagging in the back pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So hide your drink in your.
100%,
No, that is true. Like it is. Like Dublin is expensive. You know, you can't go out every night and you be spending 2-for-1 pigtails in Pygmalion. Like, you know, it's
18 euro.
18.
That's 3
Oh,
pints.
no,
like,
no.
Jesus. That's for 2 cocktails.
That's 3 pints or 18 cans of
Yeah.
Tennent's.
I don't know. That's dreadful. But it's very expensive. So yeah, maybe that's the way. Have your little nag in the back pocket to keep you tipping over. But that's a good show. Next up, Iona, have you got a tip? We've 3, 2 more for these lovely students.
Drink a glass of water throughout the night.
No, that's a bad idea.
I'm
What
going
do
to
you
throw it
mean?
in there, and I think you need to get a good night's sleep in somewhere. Like, you know, you need.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
You need
Somewhere.
to switch off. Like, you know, get away from the notifications and things like that. I remember Freshers Week, and it's like when you go to sleep, it was like, I have to get a good sleep in to get back out. Like, you know, because there's so much going on.
Naps are good.
It's essential because you'll burn out and you don't want to crash. It's all about consistency and getting a good night's sleep. I think is the only way to reset. You can't survive. I think you'll die sooner without sleep than you will without food. I think so. Like it's important to rest, switch off, switch the notifications off, and recharge. So a bit of R&R during the week, if you can. So plan yourself no more than the ladies did. If you know you're busy Monday, Wednesday, make sure Tuesday is a downtime or Thursday, whatever it might be. But yeah. So we need one more golden rule. We got avocado, we got a pint of water, we got sleep.
I have
What was
one.
Can I just throw one in as a half?
Well,
Okay.
we only got 3, so we got 2 left.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Sorry, go ahead, Kristen.
Fair.
You're gonna.
Okay.
Rory's gonna take us home. Kez, over to you.
And be careful.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Because I love an after party. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't we know, Kez?
So just make sure that if you're going somewhere else after, that it's a safe place and that you know the people that are there, because
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen.
No, I think that's a really, really good point, and no more. It's more topical than ever. I'm sure a lot of people going around the city now at the moment that have to have your wits about you, especially if you're getting taxis or, some people walk home.
Yeah, share your
Alone.
location with a friend or something like that, just
Yeah.
to make sure.
Yeah, I think that's important. Is to check in with a friend. Don't head off alone. Don't head off by yourself. Do let someone know. And if you download the taxi apps, the taxi apps are very important because they're registered and they're affiliated with someone, and it means people can know that you get home safely. That type of stuff is super important, and it's probably more important now than ever that we take care of ourselves. So yeah, and look out for each other. I think that's really important. Like, be mindful of people around you. They are a bit drunk. People are not themselves. So if you can, take care of them. Don't let them make stupid decisions when and if.
That's where my half point was, because it's not very applicable to anyone. But what I used to do was, I lived like about 45-50 minute walk away. So after a night out, I used to get food and then just walk home. And then by the time I got home, I was sober.
So you'd walk home from town?
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Actually, yeah, that's a good
Obviously,
idea.
I know people can't do it because either they live too far away or they don't feel safe enough to do it. But if the option is there and you feel comfortable doing it, I would recommend it.
Yeah. Well, that's wise, yeah. But
by the time you get home,
just basically counteracts what we just said there.
Yeah. I know, that's what I said.
We actually should have done you then, Ken.
Yeah.
That would have been. It's like, be safe, make sure you go home. But then again, just walk home
on your own.
Save it. You'll save €20 on a taxi.
No, if you're with friends, it's like.
Well, I know obviously I'm from here. I know the area a lot more.
Yeah,
I know the city, so I can know what places either to avoid or to go through or whatever. So.
Yeah. No, I think what really maybe to summarise that a bit more is not to be drinking just before you leave as well. Like wind down from the drinking, like probably an hour before you're heading home. Like, so you're. It's working out your system, because that's basically what you're doing. Like,
we live in the nightclub. Stealing the glass full, drinking outside.
I always felt the difference of getting a taxi and being home in 10 minutes and then going to bed, and you're like, when you close your eyes and you're like, oh no, everything's going around the circle.
Yeah.
And then when I walk home, I'm like, fall straight to sleep.
Yeah, that's true. But you might fall on your head though. That's the only thing. You probably walk in the wrong direction. You realise you're in fucking Bluebell or something.
Doing well to get out there.
Okay. Well. The last point, what can students expect? Okay, so what's going on for this Freshers Week? What's we got VP Communications here. What's on
we got
for Refreshers Week?
So Monday we have Mystery Bus.
Mystery Bus.
Yeah.
Did you do a Mystery Bus, Rory?
Yeah, we did a mystery tour at Mullingar.
Mullingar.
Wow! How exciting!
Yeah, what was that like?
Well,
it wasn't that good.
It was good.
It was good, bad, and ugly.
Make sure to have designated bathroom stops along the way, because it can get dangerous for people.
Yeah.
And hospital clientele as well.
Yeah, have someone on speed dial.
And a bucket as well.
Someone had to go to the hospital the last time.
Yeah, and the last one. Oh.
What?
I only have flashbacks of the last Mystery Bus of me getting sick.
Oh man! I was holding the bucket
in the bus.
Yeah.
Where did you have a bucket?
Man, she
used for a game, I think. I don't know.
Past the sick bucket.
No, there was no buckets in the bus, and we were in the bus. No, we had this. What is it for? Like charity. We had those charity buckets because she was like, I could see her face, and she was eating this really weird pizza, and I was like, oh no! And so I run everywhere in the bus. I was like, oh my god, we need something that looks remotely like a bucket, and then we found that
big bucket of money.
I was like,
all €50.
Oh no!
You got sick on the bus?
Oh yeah.
There wasn't any money left in the bucket, was there?
No, but I threw everything out. There's no time
I
to
don't know
think.
what happened.
I can't deal with vomit.
No, but then everyone else went out, I think, after, and I got off the bus and I
we
saw
left
my
the
bus.
bucket. We left the bucket on the bus, and I was like, with Benita, I was like, take the bucket. Yeah, I'll take the bucket. We exit the bus, we lose Kay, and they were like, oh no, the bucket! It was so chaotic.
Lordy
No, I got off the bus and I saw my bus, and I was just like, okay, bye.
She didn't tell anyone.
And then I woke up the next day and I had about 40 missed calls.
Oh Lord.
Anyway.
So you're
Don't
really
do like
hypocrites.
her.
You're telling all this good stuff,
Yeah.
and you're literally doing the opposite. So
Yeah.
that's not a very good story. Cause
Well, but I knew I was safe. Like, I literally got the bus.
She knew.
she just walked.
She
out.
knew. We were all freaking out, but
Oh my god.
It was great. Like, you guys should go. Apart from getting sick.
Just don't eat any
no.
pizza.
Yeah.
Any strange pizza
No.
that you didn't.
it was so fun.
Kenny gave me the pizza. He's the one to
Oh no wonder. She
No wonder you got sick.
Yeah. I would. eat anything he handed me after seeing him cook.
The chicken.
Kenny, if you're listening, you're probably not. But, Kenny cooked the chicken in brickwork. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my
He
god.
cooked the chicken in brickwork. So we got like a raw chicken, and he had like these videos of him like out of nowhere. He was just like a chef influencer. And it
Yeah.
was like a 7-minute long video of him.
It was on the pan.
He
Exactly.
put the raw chicken in the oven, but
Under like grill.
Lace just threw it in, and then stuck it on for like an hour. But all the fat was like
Dripping down.
on like, and you see, you know when you put a chicken on, and like you see all the water and the grease and all the fat and all the stuff that comes out. Like he literally, it was all over. But I had to message him, and I was like, Kenny, are you okay? Like, don't eat that chicken, like, you know, because I wouldn't say anything about the time.
The only kind of experience I have with Kenny cooking is when he like reheated his 1-day-old boojum in the microwave, and like the plastic kind of melted into the food.
no.
Remember that?
And he ate it. He
And
ate it fine.
Oh.
Like, all, the whole thing, but it like it went from a burrito bowl, which is like kind of, let's say, half circle, half square, into a sphere, like. The plastic like crushed, and like it was like the whole shape was gone, and I was like, Kenny, down. But it was like made like guacamole, and you can't eat that, like. He'll die, like. I don't know, but anyway, that's
Well,
Kenny.
he's still alive.
Still alive. He's
So.
still alive. Well,
Against
fair
all
play.
odds.
Yeah, against all odds. But funny story. But so mystery tour.
With
Any spoilers?
for the mystery tour.
Yeah, what's the mystery?
That is the whole point of the mystery tour.
We're yet to find
Ooh.
out. But I do think the toilet breaks is the biggest problem on the. We've done mystery
Yeah,
tour
it is.
before.
It
They're
was
great
last
fun.
time as well.
No one knows where the hell they're going.
No,
But the toilet breaks.
is a problem.
I remember going to one door and some
Oh.
fella thought his stomach was going to explode,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we had to, like, he literally was near. There was tears coming out of his eyes. I know, perhaps it was pee that was coming out of his eyes, but he was very upset. Like I thought he was going to die, and we had to stop. But we had just stopped 15 minutes before that, and then we had to stop. So literally every 15 minutes you're stopping for someone
Oh
really
my
gets you.
god. Yeah.
That's
But no.
annoying.
Any spoilers? No.
No, they'll just have to come.
Okay.
And
Experience it.
they'll just have to know that we did it once before, and it was one of the best events. So they should
The
come.
part I can remember, yes.
Right.
The part I wasn't getting
If there
sick.
is a booker on the bus, don't
Don't touch the bucket.
Don't sit near
I'll
it.
fill it.
What about? Okay, what else is on next week for Freshers Week?
Wednesday, the meme party.
What? Okay.
Meme.
What is
Meme.
Mimi?
Oh no.
Is it a meme?
Mimi.
Meme.
Mimi.
Me- It's
M-E-M-E.
meme.
Meme. Is that meme?
A meme, no?
What is
Meme.
meme? Is that like the fella that does this? Like he's in he's in
Oh,
an invisible
no.
box.
What?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Oh,
Here,
that's
show
a
you.
mime. That's a mime. Sorry. A meme party. So
Meme, like the memes, you
how
know,
do you
the
explain
internet.
How do you explain
Um,
memes to people who are listening
Don't
here? Like,
say.
you know,
Right.
They're not like.
What is it? What did you do?
I use.
Oh,
Dressing
how
up?
d-
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you have
dress
to
up.
dress
That's
up
what
as
I
a
do.
meme. Yeah.
Oh,
Do
shit.
you
Of
not
course
know?
you do, Iona. Right, go.
Well, no, I have to show the movement. You know, it's
Can you
the girl.
They can't
Oh
see.
yeah, sorry. So you know the one from Bob's Burger with the blue shirt and the the black skirt that twerks in a really
Oh, yeah,
weird
I think
way.
I've seen. She does this stinky like.
No, she does it with her back. She does like a.
Oh, no.
How does one explain to people
A
listening?
microphone.
Yeah,
Okay.
Anyway,
so you
I
did the
have
Bob's
one.
Burgers meme. And what
Yeah.
does the meme say? Like,
it doesn't say.
Nothing.
That's
You
it's
just like we
it's
just
like
take a
you
photo.
know,
really-
like, oh, it's
It's
Tuesday.
just something like this, you know.
It doesn't have to be. It's just
Oh,
a
I
really
just-
known
I was
photo.
like,
You was a kid.
I really don't know what a meme is then.
You just come.
Which one is you?
Or the-
So you're doing the little kid who took a selfie.
No,
red
I'm
hat.
doing a different one.
Okay.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good though.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think
gonna
that'd
be fun. Yeah,
it's gonna be a
yeah.
massive party, so that's gonna be the big thing.
Okay. We have a DJ
Mm-hmm.
location nearby DBS, which is pretty
Yes.
cool. So
Yeah.
meet at the common room.
Woo!
Few
There's
drinks.
drinks there, free drinks there
Mm-hmm.
when you buy a ticket. Beer pong, karaoke. Let's get this party started.
Mm-hmm.
Out into the nightclub.
A
Then.
nice place.
It's gonna be so
Can
good.
you announce here where the after party is?
It's gonna be at
Yeah, have to. No, keep a secret.
oh,
Keep
I-
a secret.
I'm keeping it a secret.
Okay.
Then.
It'll be announced on social media. Then it'll be announced on social
Okay.
media. So keep
Secrets are
you're-
good. The
you're keeping these guys,
surprise,
you know, that's not
keeping
really fair.
you on your toes.
That's not fair. Okay,
Well-
so lot to look forward to that. And
Oh.
drink your wine, bring your avocado, get your sleep in.
Avoid the wine.
Don't walk home alone. Avoid the wine and
Or do walk home alone. Yeah. Or do.
very conflicting.
Don't
work
text
here.
your friends. Do text your
40 missed
friends.
calls, yeah.
Charge your phone as well, because if you have to share your location,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
gonna
that's
I
eat
the
actually,
worst.
sorry, that's a really important.
Yeah.
That's a
Not
really
because you're going to
important.
use it all the time, but
Bring
just
your
in
charger
case.
in.
Yeah, bring
No,
your
don't bring your charger.
Bring-
Charge your phone.
Well, you can't bring, like, everyone can bring, like,
Yeah, but
girls.
be in college for the day. You can't just.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah.
a
If you're
charger
in
through it.
college, yeah.
But make sure you arrive to the party with a full
Full battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the night out.
That's a great one, Rory. Rory,
Yeah.
Yeah.
see, this is an experienced man here. He's done it. Use amateurs are thinking about avocados. This man, sleep, water, charger, survive. He's Bear Grylls of Freshest Week.
Well,
This
yeah,
man
but-
knows how to live.
Regardless of the battery, I only like having my phone charged so I can listen to music on the way home when I'm walking.
What would you do? A few rebel songs. What would you have on?
Whatever I'm feeling at that certain point.
Ooh.
Depends how the night went.
What are you feeling today? Now, what are you going to listen to on the way home?
I don't know, probably just, or the normal playlist, whatever it is.
Oh, a bit of George Michael, I get you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
No.
What?
So I just want to see your reaction to that.
What's wrong with George Michael?
There's nothing wrong with George Michael. I just don't have him on my playlist.
Well, then show us your playlist. Let's see.
Yeah, I would show you a playlist, but what? Where?
phone is
what,
dead, if you
what-
forgot.
my phone's dead. Well, what bear does this have? They can't see it.
I'm gonna
they can
verbalise
hear
it.
you.
Come on,
Right,
he's
what-
talking a lot of crap here now. I want to see what's now. You have to be open and transparent here.
Yeah.
Rory's opening Spotify.
What playlist are we going to here?
The student
No, like-
experience. Spotify's been listening to that. Ah.
Have I?
Right,
What's that?
right, let's
That's
go.
what-
I liked songs.
What have we got here?
We'll go with my both
Hold on.
playlist, will we?
No.
No.
Go into the top one there. RDEB 98's playlist. Here we go.
So I have a load of Kygo, Chainsmokers.
Sorry, let's say
Chainsmokers.
the top one there is Happy Now by Kygo, Chainsmokers.
I've a load of Kygo. Kygo's my favourite artist.
Kygo, that's
Yeah.
the
DJ.
Swedish guy.
I think,
isn't
you
it?
know, like the Spotify Wrapped and stuff, I think I was in like the top 0.0004% of Kygo's listeners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, congratulations.
thanks. It's on my LinkedIn if you want to check.
Here, mine was my Spotify wrapped up was
Yeah.
bleeding weird, man. It was weird. It was there was a lot of weird
Do
stuff.
you want to add to that?
Full of George Michael.
It
Yeah.
was
Super weird.
no, there was
Just George
I
and
have to
Michael.
go into
Dirty
it to
Michael, more
remember.
like.
Yeah, there was like George. Yeah, it was quite varied. Like, you know, there was like Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, playlist
Oh, yeah.
class. Don't even
Yeah.
remember listening to that. Like, you know, obviously George Michael was up there. David Guetta was featured.
No,
heavily on it, yeah.
David Guetta.
Yeah, say that again there.
David Guetta.
Oh
Good luck, see you
no.
later.
I'm a cultured man. This girl knows nothing. This girl knows nothing. But so Wednesday sounds very good. After club, nightclub, bar, and
Walk home.
we've obviously got the common room to look forward to as well. So really
Yeah.
good. Anything else? There's free pizza all week. I'm right. Domino's have
yeah.
gladly sponsored us. There's lots of weird. They've also given us lots of weird
Oh, yeah.
plastic things which I've never seen.
They look like those fighting rings, you know. Like,
Yeah, they do actually. I
Knuckle
know the
bears.
yeah,
They're like
knuckle
the
thing.
Nintendo Wii Joy-Con
Yeah.
from years ago.
They're
But
the
like
weirdest thing.
one, there's like a coin for putting in for what do you call it, for
Your-
shopping, for a shopping trolley.
Yeah,
And then there's like
there's like a little hook where you can put your finger, I suppose.
and you can like hook the door.
Hook the door
You
to
don't
open.
touch the door.
But I tried it. It didn't work very well.
And what's the other one? You can press buttons.
And then to press buttons if you're like paying with a card or something. You don't
Come here,
want to.
if I was standing in front of someone and they're trying to pipe that on an ATM, I'd boot the thing out of their hands. Like, that's it. That-
So much to look forward
But
to.
drop in and get them.
Yeah.
We'll have lots of prizes next week as well. Am I
Yeah.
right? You can win. You can win a trip to Bundoran. You can win hoodies. You can win free other tickets, free Domino's vouchers. A competition every day. Am I right, Kez?
Yeah, competition every day, prize every day.
Okay. And obviously the most important thing, the student experience weekend up to Donegal. Rory.
My favorite.
I've actually
Me
never went
too.
on a student
What?
bed one. I've
What?
went on the
What?
SU ones, yeah.
You haven't lived.
Man.
Do you wanna come with us?
Come with us?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Why?
Oh, come on.
I've plans every weekend.
Ah,
you're gonna
loser.
Just sitting at home listening to
Yeah,
Kygo.
sleeping
Falling
over,
asleep
yeah,
at
sleeping
12
half
hours
seven.
sleep, drinking bottles of water and...
I'm giving 8 hours volunteer hours every Saturday to my
Oh.
Why don't you give to us?
You don't deserve it. My 9-year-olds deserve it more.
Oh. Look at
Fair.
him. Look.
Yeah.
Well, I've
bringing the
grown up, I
kids
have
in.
responsibilities.
Bringing the kids into it.
Nah.
Typical. No, we know
We're
Rory's
gonna edit that out.
Rory's a coach. Rory's a coach. No, Rory coaches the kids. So fair play. Great to see. Great to see. But Bundoran, oh my God.
It's gonna be
Can't
so
believe
good.
it's this day next week.
Super
wait.
excited.
Gonna be good crack. There is a twist to it.
Flashbacks.
There is a twist. Flashbacks of what?
Of the last one.
What did you do, Kez?
Flashbacks are
Well,
meant
you're
to be
there.
shared.
So, no.
Yeah, I do know. Explain, go on.
No.
You couldn't find Kez anywhere.
No.
She's
Of
gone
course.
missing. She should be found. You were like Houdini.
You were
When?
during the whole trip.
What do you mean? It was
Exactly.
there with
You're on
everyone.
bus 1, you're on bus 2, you're in bed, you're in the apartment 1, apartment 2, like you're everywhere. You're doing the quiz, you are everywhere.
I was doing my job, carrying a camera around, taking
Yeah.
photos of everyone.
Yeah, okay.
We literally have like 5 photos.
You know, alright, he's done a great job. But what can the students expect in Bundoran? So why should they come
Well,
up?
We have the whole apartment flat to ourselves.
The whole hotel, yeah.
So that in itself is pretty dangerous.
Something
Very
flammable is going to happen. I do
Definitely.
think that, yeah.
Beware of the microwaves.
Beware of the microwaves. Why the microwaves?
Just the Bundoran microwaves are like a kind of a cult hero now on the Bundoran trips.
Oh no.
I
No
don't want
one
to know.
uses
You
it.
don't
want to know.
What
I
did
don't
I
want
eat?
to
I
know
don't.
what happened in the
Did I
microwave.
eat?
Did you eat? I actually don't remember. I don't think I've eaten with you. Oh no, I did one meal, so I know she ate one meal. That's good.
I think I just had like some croissants and that's it.
Yeah, that I bought.
How can you just go on that day? Like,
I don't know.
girls are so weird, man. Right, imagine just going to that one day. A croissant.
A croissant.
No, it's probably like 2 or 3, not 1.
These are so
Well-
weird.
I mean, you're drinking the whole day, right?
Well, I did have food on
No.
Friday, and then we got there. I had chips because they didn't have a veg option for me, so
Yeah.
I had chips for dinner. Then we drank.
You're not a vegan.
No.
Veggie.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, I eat
Okay.
cheese and stuff.
Okay.
Well, like when I was in Denmark for an Irish game, like you just had breakfast and then you drank and then you had breakfast the next day.
Oh my god.
I've never done. I just can't do that.
You've never
Well,
done it?
Not
Well,
like,
maybe
had
we'll try
so little
this
to eat.
Bundoran.
Well, there you go. But even if you're not surfing, there's options. So there is going to be a party on the Friday night. The clubs are open and the bars are open. We have live music every night, so that's going to be really fun. And
So
the
good.
nightclub's up, so that'll be an after party. Plus, we got the quiz. For anyone not surfing, we've got a hike as well organised, which is going to be a lot of fun. So there's a place called the Devil's Chimney. Have you ever seen that, Rory?
It's where the waterfall goes up.
Upwards.
Yeah.
So
I have,
but you
yeah.
have to catch the conditions
Mm.
right with the wind that blows the water upwards. But that's supposed to be very
Fingers
nice.
crossed.
But so there's a mountain hike can be put on for the students, hopefully towards the Devil's Chimney.
Don't expect me to see me there.
Yeah.
And we've got a little bowling activity then for anyone who's not surfing, and anyone who's brave enough to give the surfing a go.
Mhm.
There'll be a winter surf. You get boots, you get hoods, you get gloves, you get suits, you get everything.
It's a
Lessons.
great hangover cure. Hangover
The
cure?
sea isn't even that
Yeah.
cold.
It's actually not.
No.
It's
And
actually
you feel
well, not when you
so
have
much
the-
better.
Not when you have the suits on.
But Ireland's sea is somewhat warm.
I would disagree.
Yeah, I would disagree as well.
Depends how cold you are at the start, though.
Did you not do the Santa Splash a few years ago?
Yeah.
Baltic, no?
Well, yeah, it's Christmas to Christmas, winter.
Ah, Rory, do you remember your man Dad came out as well? That was great.
Yeah, they cooked loads of food for
They
everyone.
cooked loads of food for us,
Yeah.
yeah, it was great. Little man Dad.
What are you making fun of? You were very happy to see that
Oh,
food.
no, it was the cutest thing ever. We were all delighted. We were absolutely chuffed. And I can't remember what they had. It was like eating cookies or something, was it?
I don't remember what sausage rolls. I remember cookies.
Sausage rolls.
Yeah.
I'd love one of them, no. Well, anyway, yeah, so a lot to look forward to. Anything else for Freshers Week? I know we've kind of gone on a bit, but
Yeah.
no.
I think it's enough now. Monday,
There's a lot.
rest. Then Wednesday, rest. Thursday.
Day on, day off, day on,
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
off. Weekend on.
Yeah.
And then won't see anyone in on Monday.
No, definitely
Okay,
not.
For rugby.
Definitely not.
Okay. Well,
Happy days, slow day at the
SU
office.
meeting.
So.
a lot to look forward to anyway, and I suppose well done for you guys putting on such a great week. It's going to be lots and lots of fun, lots of prizes. I suppose keep an eye on our social media as well. There's a lot of stuff there. But that's it from us. I want to thank Rory. Absolutely amazing to have you in here.
Am I getting paid overtime for this? Yeah.
Oh, God.
the former chief in command here to impart wisdom onto the new SU here, as well as our listeners, should I say. But and thank you, Kes and Iona, for your guidance and your entertainment. So it's always great to have you in.
You're
Very
welcome.
enthusiastic.
That's it from us, guys. Thanks for listening in, and we'll see you very, very soon. Enjoy Freshers Week, and we hope the survival guide that we've given you is giving you some advice and some tips so you can thrive and survive the weeks ahead. So take care, have a good one, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Thank you.